Alright, hi guys. In today's video, we're going to learn on a binomial theorem. Alright, before I start explaining what is binomial theorem, okay, we need to know that we have learned the max power is power 3 for a bracket. So for power 2, we know we can expand in the 2 bracket, power 3 we can expand 3 bracket. What if the number of the bracket, the number of power in a bracket keep increasing? So it will be much more difficult for us to solve. So we have learned earlier, we can utilize Pascal triangle. But Pascal triangle, if you learn, it's kind of tedious because every time you have to open the triangle and you have to get the values and do so and forth. So we come up with another formula known as binomial theorem to solve any brackets, okay, with any order of power. Alright, so technically how this formula works is that a plus b power n, okay, is equivalent to an plus nc1 an minus 1 b. Alright, I don't want to waste time reading the formula, but I just want to explain how it works. What they will do is that they will take the A alphabet and put in first. As it progresses to the right, the power of the A will decrease. Alright. At the same time, the power of this B will increase. That's the idea how this binomial theorem works. If you know how this thing works, you don't have to memorize all of this by heart. If you don't believe me, you listen. First, let's say it's A power n. As we progress, it decrease, and decrease. But you notice what happened to the B. The B is increasing. So that's the trick here, right? So for binomial theorem, it's quite straightforward. You just have to make sure the A decrease along the way, whereby the B increase along the way, and you need to add the NCR here, whereby follow with your power. Whatever your power is, NC1, and then as it progresses, it increases over the time. Okay, so this formula can also be expressed in a vector form, but it still works as the same way, whereby NO1 is known as NC1, NC2, NC3. Why they introduce this is because it's look much neater for you to compare to this. Right, without further ado, we will straight go into the question on how to utilize binomial theorem to solve this kind of problem. So if you see here, it's 1 plus x power 4. As I mentioned earlier, if it's 1 plus x power 2, we could solve it easily because it's a quadratic. If it's 3, we can solve it easily. It's a cubic, whereby we open a 3 bracket and expand. But it's power 4, it's kind of tedious. So we can utilize this binomial theorem to solve this kind of problem. Okay, let's look it closely. I assume this is my A and this is my B. So as I tell you, the A will decrease along the way. So let's test. A is 1 power 4, reduce 1 power 3, reduce 1 power 2, reduce 1 power 1 until 1 power 0. You stop at 1 power 0. You do not go more than that. Alright. Now let's look in the B. So the B for us, this will be x. So you see here, x power 1, x power 2, x power 3, x power 4. Why do we stop at x power 4? Because that's our max power that we can attain. So, and then what do we do is we just add the NCR in between, which is 4C1, 4C2, 4C3, 4C4, and then yep, you go to go. So 1 power 4 is 1, 4C1 is technically 4x, followed by 4C2 is 6, so 6x squared, and then here will be 4C3, which is 4x cubed, and then followed by x power 4, since this is 1, right? So yep, we already proved it in the most fastest way that we could do. All right, let's move on. In the same question, similar, just that the power is reduced by 1. So we follow the same way. This is our way. So 3 power 3, 3 power 2, 3 power 1, 3 power 0. And then this is our B. So x power 1, x power 2, x power 3. And then we add our NCR, whereby 3C1, 3C2, 3C3. And then you press in calculator, you'll get the corresponding coefficient for that particular term. So you are good to go. You already expand it. Okay, what if the question specifically requests you, all right, to search the term in a particular what we call that, algebra, right? So like you see here, this is 2 plus x power 5, but they don't want you to write the full expansion. They just want you to tell what is the term in front of the x cube. Like for example, for this question, the term in front of the x cube will be 1. So we can't be wasting our time go and expand one by one or use the binomial theorem. But we can do one shortcut, whereby if you spot this, if you see here, this number and this number always the same, and this will be 3 minus of the r, n minus r. So we can come up with a formula. If you want to find a specific term, we can use NCR a n minus r b r. So since in this formula you want to find x cubed, so you want x cubed, so what will happen? We write here 3, here 3, total is 5n, so here will be 5 minus 3, 2, and you press this in calculator, you get your term, which is 40. Alright, so if you notice binomial theorem, if you memorize the formula by heart, then you have a lot of things to memorize. The best take will be always by using the way of decreasing. That means the a decrease along the way, and then the b increase along the way, and then you just add the NCR in between. I hope this video helped you to summarize how to utilize binomial theorem effectively to solve any expansion problem. Alright, thank you.